We are starting all the way from Shakahola, where the exhumation and also saving of people is continuing, and Junaid Karisa, my colleague, is currently keeping tabs with what is happening. Day 7 it is. Good afternoon, Junaid. If you can hear me, kindly bring us up to speed with the latest on the exhumation exercise.
Good afternoon, Ben Troy. We are coming to you live from the Malindi mortuary, and from here there is a tracing center that has been erected by the Kenya Red Cross, where families get an opportunity to present their documents and in search of their loved ones. These are persons who are coming from across the country in search of their relatives that are believed to be inside the Shakahola forest. Up to now, 360 persons have been reported. I'm joined by the Kenya Red Cross Director Regional to just give us a brief update as to what exactly is going on and how many cases, breaking it down, the numbers, how they are looking like. Karibu sana.
Asante sana. Yes, as you clearly said it, we've established this desk. Today is our 6th day, and from the 6 days we've reported 360 reported missing people, and we've already closed 4 cases. That means that we'll be able to positively identify these people and then link them with their family members. But for 360, we are yet to link them with their family members, hoping that from the research and rescue at Shakahola, we'll be able to do so. If not so, then here at the morgue, once they start the process, then we'll be able to see if we can be able to link the family members and identify their loved ones.
I understand the autopsy is supposed to start from tomorrow, but just a word to the relatives that this process could take a while.
Yeah, I think that's very important for the family members to know that it's not something that you get information in a day. It's a process, and a very hectic process. So we give time to the healthcare providers to give us that information. So as Kenya Red Cross, we are patient, and we are requesting members to be patient for the healthcare providers to avail this information. Thereafter, then we'll be able to say if we've been able to close these cases.
How are the victims that have been rescued looking like? What is their condition? Also, what is your optimism for those who are still remaining in the forest?
We want to thank God, because all those who have been rescued and or referred to the sub-county hospital, I can say with confidence that they are very much okay. That's according to the CC Health today morning when we were interacting, and they say that they are okay, and some of them discharged. That's a good feedback from the healthcare provider. They've done a good job, and we hope for those who will be recovered, then they can also have access to this facility and provide the same services that their colleagues have received.
I understand Kenya Red Cross has also put in their weight behind the search and rescue operations. How is that looking like, and will we have any conclusive feedback?
Yeah, I think we have experts there from the national government who are doing that job. But as Red Cross, if need be, then we can support. We are ready to increase the capacity of the search and rescue team. So we're working very, very closely with the relevant authorities to be able to achieve that goal.
You're doing a good job. Thank you so much. Right about now, the forensic experts have embarked on exhuming 35 more individual graves. Before that, for the past 6 days, the experts have been exhuming mass graves, but today they have embarked on individual grave. In one mass grave, you might find like 8 people buried and a family, or mostly children with their mothers. They have been buried in these mass graves, but today they are doing individual exhumations. Remember, from yesterday they zeroed in to where Pastor Paul Mackenzie was believed to have occupied the area and live, a place place called the Nazareth. That is where he was doing his center of operations, and from there, yesterday, they exhumed 8 bodies, more so for children, because according to his doctrines, between January to April, children with their mothers are expected to die, to starve to death, and then we proceed to the men, and then when it comes to August, he will be the only sole survivor. So this process is a very tiring and a very rigorous process. Of course, media has been barred inside. We are yet to get any access. We are waiting for the intel from the regional commissioner, Rhoda Onyancha, who will be giving us a brief update every single day that they have established a command center. They will be giving us feedback. So about 4 p.m. we will have a conclusive feedback as to how many bodies they have exhumed, how many they have rescued, any cases they have come about. But what we understand is they have intensified the search and rescue operations. The exhumation is continuing as normal. We are here at the mortuary to interact with some of the families. It is a disturbing case and is a disturbing scene, and the families are crying and appealing for help, appealing to their relatives to come out in their numbers so that they can be reunited. Some of the doctrines that they were explaining to their families in the past month, because communication is a big challenge in the Shakahola forest, they have just give us an account, and of course we'll be giving you a comprehensive storyline in our 7 and 9 bulletin. But as I wind up, one thing to note, as he set his foot in the Shakahola forest, the Interior Cabinet Secretary put a notice that they have put an inquiry on one religious group. Then today we have found out that the DCI officers have arrested Pastor Ezekiel Odwor, who is a televangelist established or headquartered at the in Mavueni in Kilifi County. That is where he has been for the last 2 years. He moved from Bamburi Ward in Mombasa County and came to Mavueni. He has a massive, huge following, and he has been televising his ministry through his church. So the DCI detectives picked him today morning, took him to the regional headquarters in Mombasa for questioning. They allege that yesterday they went for questioning at the Milele mortuary. This is a mortuary that is just adjacent to the church. They claim that they are receiving more bodies from that religious institution. So because of that, they had to pick Pastor Ezekiel Odwor, and now the New Life Center Church in Mavueni has been closed down indefinitely until the investigations. And my colleague Anburu will be giving you that comprehensive piece. But for now, we are headed to Shakahola for the daily update on where have the investigations have reached, and how many people have been exhumed, how many have rescued, what exactly is happening, have they deployed more officers. So we'll give you this comprehensive numbers and update in our subsequent bulletin. But for now, as journalists, we are breasting the weather to give you this details, to give you updates as soon as they come. For now, Ben Troy, continue as we head over to Shakahola, that is about 100 kilometers from here. That's like 1.5 hours away.